Before we move on to the next type, that is change of order, let us revise in short whatever we did in the last lecture. So the sums that we took in the last lecture were limits of integration where the limits are not provided. So sums were just your integrand and it was with respect to x and y. You had to find the limits, right? So to evaluate the integral, what we did, we first drew all the curves that were given to us and found the region of intersection. Let us see an example where I will just revise in the same example taking the horizontal strip as well as vertical strip. So this is a small example where the integrand is not given. The function is f of xy dx dy, where R is a region bounded by the curves. These are the curves x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 and x plus y is equal to a. So first of all, let us draw the first curve x is equal to 0. So x is equal to 0, you know that is your y-axis. Y is equal to 0 is your x-axis. So these two curves you will draw first. Then drawing the line x plus y is equal to a. Now, after you draw these curves, the region of intersection you will decide and find the points of intersection. How do we find the points of intersection? We have seen substitute one curve into another and we get the point of intersection. And the region of intersection will decide. Now considering this same sum, I will explain you this taking up the same strip, that is vertical strip as well as horizontal strip. So the limit of integration we need to find out. First, let me take a strip which is parallel to y-axis. That means it is a vertical strip. Now vertical strip usually it means that you have to integrate with respect to y first. Inner limit should be in terms of x, obviously, because that will be some y is equal to some function of x you will get. And the outer limits are the constant. We have seen this earlier. We just now let us visualize how the strip moves. First, it will travel from left, go to right, then right, up till the region ends. This is how the strip travels. Let me see again how the strip travels. From left to right. Okay, this is your visualization of the strip. Now the strip where it touches the lower end, that is your entry point or the lower limit of the strip, which is clearly here y equal to 0. The strip where it touches the upper end, that is the red line you can see, that is x plus y equal to a. So that you have to find the value of y, which is a minus x, right? So my inner limits become 0 and a minus x. Now we have seen earlier how the strip travels from left to right. So the limits will be 0 to a. So this will be my integration if the strip is parallel to my y-axis. Okay, so if I consider a vertical strip, the strip where it touches down is your lower limit, strip where it touches up is your upper limit, and the strip travels from left to right. Now the same sum we'll consider where we have to take a horizontal strip. That means the strip which is parallel to x-axis. So you know whenever the strip is parallel to x-axis, we will integrate with respect to x first. Inner limits are y is equal to some function of x and outer limits are constants. So now I am taking a sleeping strip or a horizontal strip. The protocol for a horizontal strip, it travels from down to up. First it will be down, down, then it will go slowly, slowly, it will go upwards. And in this strip, the strip where it touches the left hand side, that is your entry point, and the right hand side is your exit point. Entry point in the sense that becomes my lower limit and the right hand side becomes my upper limit. Okay, and then the inner limits will be in terms of x, that is 0 to a minus y, and outer limits will be 0 to a. So this is what is a rough idea. I have taken one sum where I have given you a rough idea, taking the same region, taking both the strips, the vertical strip as well as horizontal strip. So this is what we covered in the last lecture.